Some great questions around the way that we're getting from the BFFs this morning. But Connie, a very special guest joins us this morning. Her name is Macy, and she's with Zero Fatalities. And the reason why she's in here is because last November, unfortunately, her uncle was killed in a fatal accident caused by a distracted driver.
And you might have been seeing a lot of the commercials that have been out right now, provided to you by Nevada's NDOT. And Zero Fatalities is all about eliminating fatalities on our roadways. You know, some people may think that zero fatalities, it is an impossible goal. But when it comes to your family and your friends, and if you've seen in the commercials that have been running on television, they're pretty powerful. And I think that the state of Nevada could do this. They really could work hard towards that zero fatality goal. Right now, Nevada traffic fatalities this year is currently at 184. So we thought this would be a great time for us to bring Macy in and kind of talk about the importance of making sure that you're focusing on driving. Now, your uncle was killed in a traffic accident in November of 2011. Tell us what happened.
Well, he was going on a motorcycle ride with his mother, who was about late 70s, early 80s.
Okay.
And as they were heading out, it was about 2 o'clock, and they were going about 15 minutes, and then they come to a turn. There was a driver who unknowingly didn't see my uncle, and whatever she was doing was distracting her, and she came over the double yellow lines and hit his motorcycle head on. Luckily, his body did act as a shield, saving his mother, but he did not make it.
And the distracted driving, I mean, I think right now we have new laws right now, no texting, no talking on your cell phone. For you, this is a great impact. And I'm sure what I like about you being in here is you're a teenager, and I know that teenagers text all the time. This is pretty much what you do. What do you say to your friends who may be driving or are in their vehicles now? Do you feel like because, unfortunately, you've lost your uncle, that you feel this need to get this message out, especially to that younger generation?
I definitely do. If you start young, then you're definitely going to have that with you throughout your entire driving career. So you do know that it is so important to not text and drive, because you never know what could happen, because it's the risk of taking someone else's life.
Now, Connie, let's put this out there. Now, you say that before you used to have a problem with texting and driving. So what you did was you would put your phone in your purse and put your
purse in the back seat. Yeah. I put my phone in my purse in the back seat. That for me was the best way, because that was my problem. Is I may hear the ding that I was getting a message, or hey, you got some Facebook thing that's going off, and my tendency would be to immediately grab for that phone, not even thinking about it. And I think that's what I find so interesting about this zero fatalities and this push to really make people aware of what they're doing on the roadway. Is, for me, I was doing it and didn't even realize that I was doing it, grabbing my phone immediately. And now I've just made that conscious effort, keep that phone away from me, figure out a way for you to make sure that at all times you're focused on the road.
Well, it's really not that important.
No, it's not. And and my husband had brought it up to me. He's like, nothing is more important than your life or the life of someone else. Nothing. And he's so right on about that.
I always go over that in my head. Like, when I get a text, I'm always thinking like, ooh, maybe this is the lottery calling me to tell me that, I've won the lottery. But if I get in a wreck and get disabled or hurt someone else, then the lottery really isn't going to do me any good.
Yeah,
right.
You're not going to be able to enjoy it.
And for you, Macy, when you go and you talk to people, and why did you feel like this was important for you to get involved with zero fatalities? I mean, obviously you lost your uncle, but was there something else in you that said, I need to tell my story. I need to share my story?
Yes, because the most important thing and the biggest thing that's going on in Nevada is distracted driving. And it is our goal to show that the simplest thing you can do can harm someone else. And we're also, with zero fatalities, reminding people that it is illegal to drive while using a handheld phone, but also pedestrians deaths are really becoming a tragic epidemic. And in Clark County, it's nearly up 200% at the same time as last year.
Wow.
And in here in Reno, all the pedestrian deaths make up approximately half of all the deaths. traffic deaths in Nevada this year.
All right. Well,
Unbelievable.
Macy, first of all, we're very sorry about your loss, but very happy that you're trying to take a negative and turn it into a positive. And thank you for all your efforts with Zero Fatalities. Of course, you can get more details too at zerofatalities.com. And Macy, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out
Thank
with
you
us this
for
morning.
having me.
ZeroFataliesNV.com. We'll also have a link up on our website for you as well.
All right, Connie, we'll do some Hollywood trash.